She wants cake, and welcome back to Let's Play Rune Factory Oceans, where Dean's foot remains stuck in concrete.
What a nice warm day.
What? I guess it's because I woke up late, so it's just like, oh, they've already gone.
Good morning. So, you're up early?
Just like I was not expecting Death and Lily to just randomly appear. I mean, that has happened before, where a character will just suddenly appear, materialize out of nothing. But, yeah, they would have all been standing there up till that point. Well, up till a point before this point, because they clearly have already left the area. We start floating lands at 8 PM. I hope you'll come, we do it on the beach. So don't go into... look at the timing on that, look at Violet's face. It's like if I went into the shrine to fight the boss, I'd probably get my ass kicked and miss out on the festivities.
Thank you very much. I love this.
I really want to know what the boss is though, because I can't really remember it. I just know it's going to be a pain in the ass.
Good morning.
Hey, at least we've finally passed the freaking, you know, dragons in that cramped spot. We're finally at the freaking boss. Trouble is, you know, it's not like things are just going to be smooth sailing right after that, you know. Then we'll be in the end game of the main game stuff, where, you know, the plot will suddenly escalate, sort of. You know, it'll finally start to become a bit more relevant. But, you know, you'd still be going day to day on the island, and they'd pretty much not really acknowledge the plots. But it will develop, essentially, more so than it has so far, which isn't really saying much, but still. And then, like, we'll eventually get to the final boss after some story stuff, and I can't really remember how it all plays out entirely, but we're gonna see some more pain in the ass fighting is what I'm trying to get across here. So yeah, thinking about what sort of wish I should make for the lands. Oh, we send out the lands at 8 o'clock in the evening.
Good morning.
Oh, good morning, you two.
We float the lands at night. I hope you'll enjoy the mood of the festival. It's like I would give you the small fleece, but you know.
Good morning, you two.
It's like it's like, you know, and there's like don't really have a good enough reason not to. It's like the other reason would be like, you know, I could use it to make crafting stuff that I never really bother with much. I'm planning on taking it easy until we float the paper land sweet tonight.
What a lovely morning.
Tonight we float the lanterns. Think of a wish by then, Dean. My wish is to become a better cook, of course. Can you imagine just like he makes the wish to clear the Wind Spirit Shrine, and then I go to the Wind Spirit Shrine, get my ass kicked. It's like, well, that wish was not granted.
Oh, this looks delicious. I'll have to eat it later.
Really need to make more of that jam, man, because feels like, well, it doesn't feel like, it is pretty much a thing that happens consistently now. Be tended to the islands, and I will have to, you know, brick out some strawberry jam just to get the RP to, you know, get shit done. It's ridiculous. Yeah, screw it. Now, I'll talk to her later. Just keep checking anyway.
Morning. You guys must be morning people.
I think I'll stay in and work on golems today. Then why are you outside? What have I got way too much of? As usual, it's iron. Wait, haven't I got a lot of bronze though? Okay, not as much bronze as I thought I had.
Whoa! I've been wanting this! Thanks! You're a lifesaver!
It's like if I've got an abundance of stuff and I don't even use it, you know, might as well give them as gifts.
Hello!
Good morning.
I'm going to stay late on the island tonight in order to take part in the land festival. Lies! Absolute lies, Jocelyn. I remember last time, I'm pretty sure. Well, I say I remember, but I feel like I might not fully remember, but I definitely feel like she wasn't on the island when the festival actually begins. You're a liar! You know, I don't think these, they call pews? Well, whatever. I don't think they've ever been, like, completely filled up, ever. But I'm wondering at the same time, maybe, well, no, like I said, I got married in the game back in the day, and I don't really recall it being inside a church. It was like where that giant bell is. I'm not sure if there was anything here. You know, just like, everyone sit down. I can't really remember, it was years ago.
Good morning! I wonder what we'll be having for lunch! It's so fun to think about!
By the times of all the preparations for the festival, that girl is a savior.
Oh my! Why, good morning! I do hope you'll have a good day.
The London Festival begins at dark. It's so much more picturesque that way. You know what? Screw it. Have some flowers.
I can have this? Thank you very much.
Jared likes flowers too, so why not? Now increase the friendship.
Oh my, this is quite nice.
Now I won't spoil it necessarily, but you know, maxing out the friendships will prove very useful later on. I won't say how or what. Just,
Good morning.
I'll just, you know, not spoil it. I'll just essentially say it will prove to be very useful for something. I better sign up my wish before nighttime.
Good morning!
And you know, these two, they're in bed by 8, so you know, they don't even really technically take part. It kind of makes it seem like, okay, they totally took part in it, but they totally didn't. Where is it gotta be night? I mean, they'll be in their rooms by the time we trip the lanterns, so they must have been like, hey Gerard, can you know, put our wishes in these 2 lanterns and drift them off, because you know, it's past our bedtime.
Morning. Hope it's a good day.
So stupid, some of the night festivals, you know? Because it's like, you get characters that will pretty much just sleep through it, or you know, just be inside and unavailable to talk to, so you never get to hear their thoughts on the festival as it's actually going on. And the festival starts tonight. What should we do for fun until then? Just stand around like we always do.
So, you are hard at work this morning. Excellent.
The London Festival begins this night. I permit you to take part. Continue your duties in preparing for my conquest until then. You're always going on about that. But I guess that's the first time you've said that for this festival. I think.
Jewels possess magic. I will take possession of this one. Good job.
You know what? Screw it. Forget I even said. Yours just mostly since you're here.
Thank you so much. Now, what sort of accessory should I make with this?
Probably wouldn't have used it anyway.
Morning.
Since this festival is about lanterns, it takes place at night.
really have this? I won't give it back to you even if you ask for it, you know.
Lanterns are used as a light source in horror games.
Good morning to the both of you.
I bid you a good day. Can you imagine if, like, you can't refill the lanterns, you just have to, like, use it, and then once its light dies, that's it. You gotta find another one. And then you're just, like, struggling throughout the whole game. Is so intense. And suddenly you come across, like, a lantern festival where you just, like, have all these lanterns. Just like, oh yeah! Resources have increased on getting, you know, a light source now. Land Festival won't start until tonight. I plan to spend the rest of the day in quiet possession.
Morning there! Let's have a great day!
We don't float the lands until night. I think I'll go out on the ocean today. So, Odette... Bacchus, I think, are the only ones I haven't talked to.
Good morning! Another day to do our best.
Latin Festival starts tonight. Have you thought of a wish? Yeah, the thing is, when I actually finally clear this damn shrine, you'll have that sense of, what do I do now?
Did you make me this? You're so talented.
I mean, it'll become clear what will happen next. But you know, once I've eventually beat the main story, it'll be like very weird. It'll be like, okay, now what? It's like, get married, have kids, become a family man. It's like, there's like less to work towards, you know? I mean, there is something to work towards, but, you know, it's not quite as eventful as, you know, fighting the same enemies over and over again and you're asking to eventually get through it. Now, you'll have whole entire days where you'll just be like, I don't know what to do. It's like, after the, you know, main story has been completed, like, any character you can marry will pretty much, you know, their friendship event will go further. And once it's maxed out, you have the possibility, the chance to, you know, date them, I guess. And be like, to be like, okay, let's have a date on this day, and like, it'd be like, that transition. It'd be like, okay, a week later, you gotta wait like a whole week or so, maybe even 2 weeks for the first date. I can't remember how long it takes until you get to the point where you can get married. It's a very slow process. This is why I only did it once. Because it's just so damn slow. It's like, well, you gotta get to know someone, you know, it takes time.
Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed? That's how young folk ought to be. Yeah!
Yes, drink until it's time to let it go.
Hey.
You'll drink before, during, and after that. Because you're an alcoholic, Box. Now, I can't remember how Box's friendship events ultimately, you know, concludes.
It's midday.
It's been ages. It's like years, pretty much. Since, you know, I originally played through the game. But how interesting would it be if, like, Box at the end of it all, like, acknowledged that, you know, along with being an arsehole to Joe, is like, it's like, okay, I maybe have a bit of a drinking problem. Maybe that's why I'm always so moody. I don't know. Like, I imagine it would probably address being a dick to Joe. Because that seems to be all he does. Other than, you know, drinking, of course. But I don't think he's really going to, like, the storyline's going to address that he's, you know, a bit of an alcoholic. It's probably just going to be like, all about him being a dick to Joe. Because that seems to be the French event so far, is a contrast. how he treats a dean in comparison. It's like, Dean, you're a great guy, man. Like my good-for-nothing grandson. Even though I've been shitting on Joe a bit in the past few parts. But that's because the arsehole closed shop before I could get that Rune ability. I mean, so the previous parts, I recorded like a bit over 15 minutes ago. Not even 20 minutes ago, you know. I got past those dragons once I got that ability. But Joe was like, oh no, I'm gonna have to make you wait another week until the markets open again so you can try to, you know, get that useful ability that proved to be very useful and got me through the damn thing. Could have got through this a lot earlier than this, man, if only Joe wasn't such an asshole when it came to the days that the market opened. I mean, it isn't Joe's fault. I don't think he's the one who decides on that. It's the developers, really. It's like, what the hell? Seriously. That Thursday when I came back, you know, after a month, you know, since I started working on the October special throughout September and October and whatnot. So the LP went on hold until, you know, November. And to come back to it, like, I recorded in October, and the Thursday, he wasn't even, like, March wasn't even open. It's so freaking frustrating. So I had to wait more time, and then when it finally opened, I ended up, like, fishing the whole day because of the damn festival, and he closes right as the festival ends. I mean, how is that not the most annoying thing possible right there? Could have got through that damn annoying fight and I've already seen the boss by now, but no. Probably not gonna see the boss in this part either, because there's another freaking festival. It's like weird, isn't it? You finally make progress and now it's just bloody festival after festival. It's like, oh, now you can't even focus on that. Could barely focus on it to begin with, but there's been so many parts where it'd be like, okay, losing to the same dragons over and over again. And now that I've actually got past that, now I'm going, you know, focus on festivals. Wonderful. And, you know, destroying these things so I can mine minerals. Why am I on screening still? It's time for the off screening.
Get some!
That was failed. Now what happens if I do this? Practically useless against these things. Look how little RP I've got left. Okay. Okay. I see how it is. I see how it is, Dean. I'm going to, actually, would it even be open? I wonder. Well, once I'm done with this island,
3 o'clock.
let's see here. Got an idea of how to address this situation. I might as well off-screen the rest of this island now. I'll meet you at the inn, Sid. Okay, never mind. Of course, festivals, they're not gonna have the bloody thing open, are they? Let me actually check. Have I still... I don't think it actually recovers off. What's that? No. You know, now that I think about it, I could probably make one myself, really. It's like, make what? One of those drinks that are sold at outrageous prices at the inn. So that... That's... Oh yeah, I forgot to sell those, didn't I? And that's... Guess I could sell them. And these aren't the ones with the RP. What? I don't think I can actually make them. No. Huh. Maybe I just don't have the recipes. Now let's make some fried sardines. Fried sardines will do you good. Make something else. Let's make some more fried sardines. There, good as new.
Yo! How you feeling today? What are you selling? Thanks! Thanks!
I guess I'll do. We don't float land still nights. Think I'll go on the ocean then. You say that, but you're still here, so... I mean, it'd be a bit awkward. He goes out to sea and then it's like 8 p.m. and just out in the middle of the ocean. He's like, ah, shit, the festival's starting. Anyway, it's back to off-screening.
Howdy.
Howdy ho! What are you, Mr. Hanky?
Hey there.
No. Off-screening. Are you serious? I sold these and now I've got more. I kind of made that pointless ending. It's... Man, this island is such a clusterfuck, isn't it? It's like spinach, eggplants, cucumbers, corn. It's just so all over the place. And then you got this random tomato. So strange. It's like, it doesn't really have much of an order. It's just random. But yeah, it's still off screen. Wait, what? How did I miss this tree spot? There's just so many things to harvest and replant. You just cannot go a day without it. I mean, you could. I could just simply, you know, ignore the islands for a day. Save so much time. Unfortunately, I'm too stubborn for that. It's nearly 8, man. Whoop. Random spot. Hate that. So tedious. Oh, come on. This thing sucks. Need better range. Of course, I can't upgrade. At least not yet. Which is annoying, to say the very least. Right. Gotta brush up on the monsters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get the fuck out of here and back to the islands. Tend to the other 2 islands after the festivities. Must get to the beach as quickly as possible. Ah! I mean, there's no rush.
Good evening to the both of you. Did you have a good day?
My birthday is the first day of spring, New Year's Day. Wow, that's really easy to remember. Never liked it growing up though, because people would give me a combined birthday and New Year's presents. However, that's all a good memory now. Dean, did you come to float a lantern? Float and land is during the land festival discussion that began long ago when the priests would float lanterns down the ocean during a storm. They say that if you write down your wish on a piece of paper and put it in the land before you float it, your wish will come true. Please write down your wish here. What should I wish for? What's better, sleep? It's like, oh man, I never get a good night's sleep ever. Be a better conversationalist. He wants to eat more. What kind of wish is that? Is that just like, I want more food, essentially? To control the giant better. He wants to be rich. I think I went with this one previously. Or maybe it was this. I can't remember. Definitely feel it's probably one of the two. Let's go with better conversationalist. Even though I'm pretty sure that was probably what I chose last year. But it's either that or, you know, the giant. The other ones, who really cares? Maybe it like boosts the skill a bit for those skills, which is weird. It's like, you have some serious skill when it comes to eating and sleeping, man. I've never seen such high level skills. Hope your wish is granted. What a wonderful festival. And now it's over. Let's see if it really boosted anything. It might have. I don't know. Can never really tell, you know. It's like, you know, till the post game where, like, you know, certain characters will, you know, have their friendship events, you know, go further than they can possibly get. The only ones left currently, Sierra, Joe, Bismarck. Oh no, not even Bismarck either. He's maxed out now. Beatrix, Barkus, Quinn, Kelsey, Gerard, and Jocelyn is going to probably. I mean, I imagine I'm probably gonna get through the whole main story and still not be at like 6 because it's just that slow. But you know, it seems Kelsey is the only. Well, now he is actually the only one. So Kelsey, Beatrix, and Barkus are the only ones that still have at least 2 levels to go. We have Quinn and Gerard and all that, and Sierra, yes, as well, and Joe. Yeah, there's still a few French events to see, you know, go through.
Today was a wonderful day.
Another successful festival over. I hope your wish comes true, and mine. Oh no, nothing.
Ah, my faithful minion. You need not grovel at this time.
So, you know, as I said previously in this Let's Play, it's like, if you haven't been watching the whole Let's Play, like, I don't remember that part, because I can't even remember what part I mentioned in. You know, the idea for, like, you know, once you get to the post game is basically going to marry your debts, but I will, like, make a separate save file to, like, have some optional scenario where what if he marries this character or that character. So I currently am thinking for that. I mean, it's a very long, tedious process, so I don't know if how well that'll play out. It's just like, Pandora would be an interesting one. Violet seemed like one to go with as well. And I don't know. We'll see when we get to the post game. It's like, maybe as like the you know, as I go through the extended relationship French events, any viewers could decide on maybe like what other ones you'd want to see. But at the same time, I say that I don't know if I'd really have the patience to go through too many of them, because just doing it at one time takes forever.
Very nice.
This festival seems strange to me, but in the end I found it amusing. My wish, of course, was for world conquest. Of course, conquering the world would be of little meaning It could be accomplished so easily as that.
Good evening. Good evening.
I decided to wish for business success again this year. You only just arrived. What did you wish for, Dean? Of course I wish for everyone on this island to be able to live in peace. That's my fondest wish. Jocelyn is still on the island, surprisingly. Let's do this. Pick up speed!
Evening! Wow, I had a lot of fun today.
What did you wish for, Dean? I wish I could have more fun with everybody. How cliche. Today was great fun, no? You're very one-dimensional. Gotta go fast! Jocelyn's already on the move, so I gotta go fast. She's gonna leave the island the second she leaves that screen.
Good evening.
That was
Good evening.
her tone of voice. Good evening! It's like a teacher trying to, get the class's attention. Like, class is all chaotic, everyone's just like yapping away, and it's like, good evening, class. It's like, good evening? Who has school in the evening? This is bullshit. I wish for happiness for my family and everyone on Fence Islands. Don't think we've heard you say that before, because I'm pretty sure you did exactly that right there the last time this festival came around. So didn't get to hear her thoughts on that. But now we have. Where's Joe? Okay. I think I saw his surfboard, yep. Now I might as well use this to get around here quickly.
Hey there. You're working late. I gotta shape up then.
It's like it has its uses outside of battle, Not only does it make you faster and more easier to dodge enemies, makes it so that you can get around the island quick too. I wonder where the lanterns float to. I like to picture that there's a giant monster that eats them all. It's like, but that's just like it took away all their wishes, man. I'm just like picturing like something like Lord Jabba just eating all of them, just like That's a bit weird.
Good evening. The night is still young.
I hope our wishes come true.
Good evening. Good evening. My day is far from over, though.
What was your wish, Dean?
Yeah.
I wish I could become like my bigger sister Lily. I'm joking. I don't believe in making wishes. If you want something, you have to work for it. I imagine they're probably in their rooms. Guess I could talk to Elena and James. Just I want to, potentially check out the boss, I wrote boss participate in the land festival. Where is he anyway?
Good evening.
No. Of course! You have to be so far away, James. I've still got islands to tend to.
Good evening. All ready to face tomorrow?
Did you send off your wish, Dean? I'm gonna take the shortcut. I want to see what that boss looks like. I just can't remember it, and it's bugging me. But I still got an island to tend to, unfortunately. How tedious. I don't expect to defeat the boss.
I bet we'll have some props.
But, I at least want to know what it looks like and what I'm going to be up against. I know it's going to be bullshit. I can't take any of my monsters with me because they're asleep. Which doesn't mean I can't take them with me. Just means I'd feel bad if I brought them with me. Because they were sleeping. Oh my god, guys. I'm not going to be able to go there now. But yeah, since I am inevitably gonna get my ass kicked into the next day, I don't think it really matters if I go that late, But screw it. Unless I somehow defeat the boss the first time around, but that's highly unlikely. The odds of that happening, probably non-existent. I mean, I imagine it's doable if you're skilled enough. I mean, there's a speedrun of the game that, like, I haven't actually watched, but considering the amount of time, well, I imagine they didn't waste a lot of time like I have. They probably, like, were higher level than me. But you never know, speedrunners, they can do a lot with very little, essentially. Like, oh yeah, I can get through the game all in level 1 and not even break a sweat. Though I'm not sure if that's actually possible in this game. This combat's kinda shit. But you see what I mean about, you know, hearts and props? Every single damn time I have to do this. Because it just never ends. Onions. Wait for it.
It's the middle of the night. Get to bed already.
The music's being replaced by ambience. Get to bed already, D. No. You'll probably wake up at like 4 in the morning. Well, not 4 in the morning. That's like the latest you can stay up. So you'll probably wake up like at 10 AM, I assume. Maybe even a little later than that, I don't know. Because I expect to, you know, not defeat the Wind Spirit Shrine boss and ultimately have to wake up later the next day because you'll get his ass kicked into the next day. But it must be done, for I cannot, you know. It's like the idea that I'd have to wait until the next record session just to see what that boss looks like would really annoy me. I mean, I imagine the second I actually see it, I'll be like, oh yeah, I remember now. But the fact I just can't quite remember is just bugging me so much. Where are they? And you know, I won't even have my monsters to back me up in this fight. This is pretty much just like a, you know, let's see what we're up against kind of fight. Rather than, you know, going into the fight expecting to win. Shame this takes so blasted long, man. Don't you hate that in games where it's like time goes by quickly and everything's done slowly? It's the same with Digimon World Next Door here. It's like time goes by fast, more pretty much. Same kind of pace as this game, really. But the protagonist walks so slow and the world is just so damn big, you just can't get anywhere. Because it just takes too long. I might as well use the rest of the RP to make some more jam. To the path! But try to make it a little quick. Is everyone in bed? Everyone in beds? Everyone except the laner, of course. At least we're not the only ones. Guess I'll take a bath. It's a good thing that the baths aren't, you know, limited to a set amount of the day. I mean, they are technically, because Merwin would be cleaning the baths somewhere around the middle of the day. But it'd be annoying if, like, you know, at this kind of hour, he'd be like, you can't take a bath, man, it's too late, get to bed already. What am I doing? I could just do this. It's time to see what the boss is. And probably, well, it's not probably, it's totally gonna happen. I'm gonna get my ass absolutely kicked, but I gotta know what I'm up against. Case of curiosity killed the cat right here. At least the time will stop during the boss fight and I'll make a difference. Because, you know, get his ass kicked into the next day. And wake up late. Is that... I don't remember this at all. What?
Welcome. I thought you might come.
At such a late hour, too. You really are persistent.
Rest assured. As you can see, the final seal is still safe.
Stop! I don't know if I voice acted that. Yeah, I don't think he's voice acting that at all for some reason. Don't you know what will happen if you revive the legendary golem? You'll destroy the world! But of course, my voice actor has left me. Why are you doing this? That does not concern you. After all, you will die here.
At the start of creation, from stars and space you were born. From the earth and the heavens you
So, did you kill him just to revive him? Stronger, I imagine. Yeah, I don't really remember this boss very well. It's starting to slowly come back to me. But yeah. This is gonna suck.
You can do it!
No, I can't. Got a lot of space here, but he's got some annoying... Oh, I remember that attack. I'm remembering. Yeah, it's that annoying attack. Oh shit, I remember now. It really is all coming back to me. I just couldn't remember the design, but I remember those attacks. It's all going back to me now. Yeah. God, these attacks are useless against this thing. Dual blades are back in business. Oh shit, I remember that as well. You just kind of gather on there and do that bullshit. And if you're not careful, that will absolutely wreck your shit. I have to filthy up what I did there. Yeah. I think this is just his first stage. He's not even angry yet. When he gets angry, shit gets real seriously fast. Things will escalate greatly. You'll do those attacks where he gets on there a lot more frequently. So, I guess he's the guardian of this place, and masked guy. Sang, presumably with some auto-tune, I don't know. To make him stronger and more evil, I guess. You know I'm gonna lose and all, but I'll chug down some potions here and there. I haven't chugged down 100 yet. I haven't got that trophy. Ow, jackass. It's like you will die here, Adine, and by die I mean you will get knocked out and somehow wake up in bed the next day. Like nothing even happens. Except for the fact that, you know, you won't have as much HP and RP recovered. And probably have a chance against goals. You can see why this is a pain in the ass fight. Even with your monsters, they will get knocked out. There we go. I got a skill from dying. Well, getting knocked out. What? Your friendly neighbor skill increased. Oh, I see. And yep, you caught a cold, Adine. But hey, you leveled up your skill, so you got some RP back. I got a cold? Yeah, I've got some. You gotta get a cold a certain number of times as well for another trophy, which is ridiculous. I'm not sure if it's 100 times for the cold, because if so, that's just insane. Because that would take forever, and it's a rainy day. Lily's birthday tomorrow. And as I predicted, you woke up at 10. Wait, what? Oh yeah, because it's a regular holiday. So, we've now finally seen the well, not the final boss. We've seen the Wind Spirit Shrine boss. Finally got past those dragons, but I mean, you saw that fight. Just how easily he was able to, you know, stun lock me and just destroy me like nothing. It's clearly gonna take forever, and if very real possibility we'll get into summer and still be on that fight, which is bullshit. This game is just grindy as shit. I wanna check that skill though. Friendly neighbor. So it probably didn't boost the what was it? The friendship stuff. It probably just boosted the skill for that, yeah. And it's already maxed out anyway, unless it was at 98. But you know, consider how many. I mean, you know, as monster carries at 99, I presume friendly neighbors at 99. So no, really, I should have gone with the golem one. The golem one would have made more sense, because those aren't anywhere near maxed out. And look at that as well. It's like next level. Doesn't show you like in numbers or anything. It's just got a bar. That's kind of vague, isn't it? Wonder how high level they expect you to be at this point in the game. Anyways, let's go over this. Even though I've gone through this at least once or twice in this record session already. So Sierra's got quite a ways to go because her friendship event wasn't too long ago. Joe's still got quite a ways to go. You guys are maxed out here. Beatrix surprisingly got a little ways to go still. Just making me thinking maybe I could off-screen another day. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, Barker's got a ways to go. Kelsey's got a ways to go. Quinn's got a ways to go. Jared's got a ways to go. Shelton's got a ways to go. And then, of course, never changes. I think I might do that though, seeing as. What I'll do is I'll save the game. And like, I'll play through a day off screen and save the game again. But only if Beatrix doesn't get a friendship event. That way, I don't end up wasting a day that's pretty much no friendship events, and probably no real progress, because I don't expect to be able to get through that boss fight even with my monsters. It's gonna take a while to get through that, unfortunately, because, you know, you get through one roadblock and then you find an even bigger roadblock behind that roadblock. This game, man, just cock blocks you at every turn. So, yeah, fuck it. Make some more of them sardines, get my RP maxed out. Where did I put my sardines? There. There we go. It's not quite maxed out, but it'll do. Save the game, call it a boss, and record session. You know, since the clocks, I think, went back quite a while back, the PlayStation 3 is now actually, well, it's a couple of seconds off, but it's more or less the correct time now. I don't know why. So like the PS4 updates the time automatically, but PS3 doesn't. I guess it's because it's not as advanced as it. It's like, oh, it could be connected to the internet, but it doesn't really matter. You gotta set it manually. But anyways, I'll see you next time, viewers. See you next time.